An 11-year-old girl fell to her death off the roof of a 16-story apartment building in East Harlem. Law enforcement now saying it could have been a suicide. Nate Rogers has the full story. Nate.
Bill, I tell you, residents here at the Wagner homes are completely devastated by this tragedy. And out of respect for the family, we are choosing not to identify this 11-year-old girl by name. But police say she jumped from the roof of the 16-story building at 2369 First Avenue early yesterday evening. The 11-year-old later died at the hospital. Neighbors who see the little girl all the time are heartbroken.
I don't know what to say, because when I heard about it, I was shocked to think that she would do something like that. And why? She was just a beautiful child.
I always see her coming out the building with the dog. I used to babysit her at the house.
It's hard to wrap my mind around that, you know.
The 11-year-old was a fifth grader here at Public School 206 in East Harlem. One of the child's friends told the Daily News that she was being bullied at school. In a statement, school's chancellor Richard Carrazza said, "I am devastated by this heartbreaking loss, and we mourn with her family and the entire community. The school will receive ongoing support, including grief counseling for students and staff." Now, unfortunately, Bill, according to CNN, one child under the age of 13 commits suicide every 5 days throughout the U.S. Now, whether bullied or suffering through other challenges, psychologist Jeff Gardier tells us some of the clear warning signs to look out for.
All of a sudden, they may stop going to school, especially if they really enjoyed going to school, or they may lose interest in activities that once brought them a lot of joy, such as school band or athletics. Bullying can lead a child to either have what we call suicidal ideations, thinking about it, or actually acting on it and making that attempt.
Finally, Bill, residents here are calling out NYCHA, saying this door to access the rooftop should have been locked because people have jumped before. Take a look. I walked right through the door onto the rooftop earlier today.
Supposed to be locked with the padlock, because that's horrible to see a child walk out of our apartment, go to a roof, and jump.
And Bill, I tried to speak to the family today, but they were just too distraught to talk to us. Bill?
Nate, it's hard to even wrap my head around this story. 11 years old. It was just heartbreaking, heart-wrenching. How is the mom doing? And if police talk to her about what happened before the little girl got on the roof? I mean, the door not being locked, the alarm not going off, but there had to be a travel from the apartment up to the roof. And I understand the mother was obviously completely distraught. What have law enforcement said about that?
Again, mom completely distraught. I was able to get a glimpse of her peeking through her door as I knocked, and still, you know, almost 24 hours later, she was just covered in tears, wasn't talking much to the media. But police are trying to talk to her, and then trying to talk to the school, because there is word that, again, she was being bullied at school, again, according to some of her classmates, and she had complained to folks at the school that she was being bullied. There was even more talk here that she had posted on Snapchat days prior that she wanted to kill herself. And so it's a heartbreaking story, Bill.
God forbid. All right. Thank you, Nate. Appreciate it.